And he's caught it! Oh, he's gone!
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Speed Without Engine, the place where fast-paced action meets pure fun. Get ready for some sick designs, crazy crashes, and tons of laughs. Let's go.
Car is the first one down. This is based on the Sriracha hot chili sauce. They entered in 2014 in Seattle, but didn't finish. So let's see how they do today with this relatively streamlined soapbox and the big wheels, and they are off and on their way. It's not a course that's full of obstacles, but it's a course that will test the pilot in different ways. Building up with those big wheels. They might be okay today, bearing in mind there's not too many bumps, although he's got it wrong around there. It's just that sweeping right-hander, and didn't get round there tight enough. And the good news is, as far as they're concerned, is there's no damage significantly to the soapbox. Arrow at the back, there's the kicker, over there, one or two little bits to start to come off at the back and over the finish line, and a big smash at the end. Should be okay, and don't forget the brakes, everybody, at the finish. And it's a 1920 style rocket and 1920 style attire to go with it. This run at this stage seems to be about the concentration. Through that little chicane in there. Seems to be a little bit nervous, doesn't he, the pilot, when he's got to make sure that turn. This time they're okay through there, just about. And then around that little right-hander. Started to get quick now. Here's the kicker. He's got that wrong, hasn't he? Got that terribly wrong. Make sure you're lined up coming around that turn, because the kicker's onto you straight away. To go, and that's into the straw. They're over the finish line anyway. There's the big Will Smith head at the back, and a decent performance score to get them started at the top. At the moment, this one is all about being smooth, being in the right place at the right time, and they've made a good start here. Can they get that big head all the way to the finish? Team Fresh Prince well and truly on their way, and nice and quick as well. And he's caught it! Oh, he's gone! There we go, look. Almost got round and not quite. You need long arms to high-five from there, my friend. There's that little kicker. The head's still on. Oh, it's not. It's gone. It's gone. No, they've gone as well. The head goes, the concentration goes, they catch the straw and away they go. Vertically, it's been put down horizontally. That would have been very, very difficult. So off they go. Party pooper on the way, with the famous emoji on the front. And plenty of speed here at the top of this LA hill in the beautiful sunshine. Thousands here to work today to watch this Red Bull Soapbox Race in action. The course. This is where the overconfidence can become a factor. The tricky corner is here. The tricky corner is here. Oh, they just about got round it. They were so lucky there. Really fast at this point. Here's the kicker. They're okay over that. Just got to get over the finish line, and they do, and they stop it via the straw. Almost celebrated too soon. Look at this. Look how tight they were there. See, so many teams already come to grief at that part of the circuit. And then the headbutt on the straw bales to tap it all off. Driving the soapbox instead of Taylor. Let's hope that he's learned everything he can in the short space of time to be okay today. The cot is on the way. Nitro babies on the way down. There's the left-hander, and this brings you into the right-hander where you've got to have your concentration. You've got to get the line right through here. And that's exactly what they've done. That's the best we've seen, that tricky corner, taken so far. Well, don't forget, there it is. Lined it up really nicely. This looks a good run. This looks a good time. Oh, look at that at the end. That's a really smooth run through there. We've seen so many teams have a problem. No problem there. And what about that at the finish? Boom. Together to get the winner. And Blue Demon is off and on the way in LA. Shot which shows just how fast these soapboxes travel down this circuit here in Los Angeles. Through that little chicane, which is relatively straightforward. Then you get this left-hander into the right-hander, and this is pretty much the moment of truth for most of the soapboxes today. Just using the brake at the back, as you can see, just to help them around there. Oh, they've lost the wheel! And it was all going so well until that point, when the back left wheel came off. Will they make it? The crowd are urging them on, cheering them on. They can see the finish line. There's the kicker. Oh, over they go. Another wheel's gone. Over the finish line. And they've made it. Only just 124.01. And they just got over there. Only to lose the back right wheel, which ended up going over the finish line before them. And they've seen a really, really good start there with a nice creative soapbox and a very good performance score. So the spicy noodle is on the way. Bar steering technique. Very wide there, but that's because they're really travelling at this stage as well. Now, if they can get through this right-hander, they could be in position to post a time. And they've gone through there really well. That's really smooth. Really nice racing line taken here by Spicy Noodle. In this corner, they've got the kicker. There it is. Over the finish line now. It's all about the clock. There's the finish, 54.29. Performance score of 28. Now, they've got lots of protection on there as well, haven't they? Look at those helmets. So one wheel at the front, two at the back, the tricycle into the corners to help the soapbox get around them. Straight on through the chicane. The condiments if you need them. Oh, he's lost it there! Wow, look at that! Watch this around here. He's going so fast and then the back end skids out. I think that left wheel might well have been coming off. It did in the end anyway. And there was no way the two guys could stay on there. Aaron and Sean, here's the onboard shot. Oh, look at that. From the film industry. And Jacob is the captain and the driver. Great creativity score, and they are off with a big performance score under their belts as well. Touching the steering at the moment. Gliding round the corners. Here we go with the sweeping right-hander that's caught so many out, and that's okay, that's nice. Through, and he's moving towards the finish. Still got to get over the kicker, which if you get the line through there wrong is a real problem. And he's lost the front, but he won't mind, and he's over the finish line. So let's have a look at Rock and Racer and see how fast they can get down the circuit here in LA today. There's the on-board shot, plenty of speed at the top. There's the chicane. And we're coming round to the tricky right-hander. It's straight after this left-hander, so you've got to make sure you've got the soapbox in the right position on the track to get through there as smoothly and as quickly. And it helps if your wheels stay on. You can't legislate for that. Look at that front left wheel. I mean, there's nothing you can do after that. I'm not sure I'd want to be doing that, but there it is at the front left. It had buckled going into the corner. Much appreciated by the crowd as well. Will it look like that by the finish line? The answer is no, because we're losing the top already. Look at that. The confetti coming out, the top of the castle hanging on. Design soapbox is literally coming apart around them. That was probably intended, you know. I think that's all part of the routine. Let's not worry too much. Now it might be easier to get down there. So here we go around the right-hander. And they're through there. Now they're moving towards the bottom at a great deal of pace. All about the kicker. There's the last piece to come off. They're over the kicker. This looks fast. What's the time? Let's have a look. Let's see what Rhea can do behind the wheel. She might well be the Rhea of the year. We'll have to see. So down we go. There's the onboard shot going into the chicane. good so far, although not as quick as maybe it needs to be. Big wheels at the back, small ones at the front, nice and streamlined. Very, very gentle through there. Crowds here today, fantastic. And there's the kicker, down towards the finish. Oh, the helmet's gone. Don't worry about that, we'll just catch it and stick it back on again. And over the finish line in 1:16.79. There's the onboard shot over the kicker. There's the helmet, no problem, over the finish line. 46 out of 50, so it's all gone well pre-run. And it's a nice looking soapbox, the Florida Everglades hoverboat. And on the way down with the propeller spinning behind. And Justin seems to have things well under control at this stage. Here we go towards the right-hander, the tricky right-hander. Can they get through here? Oh, just a little lift on that front right on the way through, but no problem. So far, so good. It's good. It's good. It's very good. What's the time like? Oh, he just managed to stay on. 56.95. A very good likeness to the vehicle that they used to ride around in. So off we go. Must be hot in that Perspex bubble. Very, very hot day here in LA. Those small wheels and the very narrow axle. And bearing in mind it's wider at the top than it is at the bottom. Oh, we're about to find out! Wow! So it is at the top. The minute the top starts to go, there's too much weight, you can't get it back. Look at that. Straight into the straw. Not very good performance score, I might say. But that can all be remedied with a good run down. Two of them side by side, it's wide, but the good news as far as they're concerned is that the course here in LA is wide. Today it's wide and sweeping, and the width of this soapbox won't be a problem at all. Well, shouldn't be. Could be famous last words, we'll see. So down goes CHP, the California Hill Patrol. In the bottom section to really post a time. They've got the kicker to come, and then the finish line. There's the kicker, they're over that, they're okay. Now over the finish we go. Oh, big bang at the end. And they've got a very good performance score, just too short of the maximum. So the creativity is good and the performance is good. Now what about the soapbox? Is it fast enough and controllable from top to bottom? If it is, they could be contenders today. It's not very fast at the moment. I would think that's because they've got to think about how they actually steer it. It's not going to be a fast enough time, is it? You can tell already. Moving serenely down from top to bottom like a lazy Sunday afternoon in Los Angeles. The MANNHEIM Speedwagon enjoying the scenery here today. Here's the kicker and then the finish. Oh, no, we've lost one. In fact, we've lost the back wheel. Look at the state of that. You'll have to carry it now, boys, or drag it or push it, whatever, but you can't drive it anymore. And there's the finish. That's where it went wrong. Look at that, bang. Not strong enough at the finish. They've got a fair experience of speed, but not a very good performance score, which gives them plenty to do on the last run of the day here in Los Angeles. Now they're quite quick here at the top. Navigate from top to bottom. Keep it straight and keep it smooth. That gives you speed here in the soapboxes. And it also helps if you don't touch the brakes too much on the way down as well, but that takes a fair deal of bravery too. It's a nice wide entrance into that right-hander. Keeping it on the straight and narrow, moving down towards the kicker. Got to make sure you're lined up right for this one. Over the middle, down towards the finish line, and over it. Oh, flip it at the end, 101.05. There's an example of how smooth they were early, and there's that spectacular flip at the end of it all.